Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Dole, aka the Big D, of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, back again with another ranking in a series of lists of flicks that have been around since I've been born. This time around, we're going to do 2007. I have a list of just 12 flicks. I do have a few honorable mentions. So, hope you're ready for it. Here we go. Coming in at number 12 is Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. While I do think it's good and all, but it just didn't quite come to being as close to my liking for the first movie. Although I'd much rather watch it than the 2015 movie, which I thought was great at first, but now it's not great. Oh well, the cast is still good. Silver Surfer's pretty good. But that's all I'm saying about this. Number 11 is Juno, starring Ellen Page from X-Men: The Last Stand. Excuse me. Along with Michael Cera. It's the film about this teenage girl who actually gets a baby and, well, she plans to let this woman have it, and that woman's Jennifer Garner. Seen it a few times. It's not that bad of a flick. If you haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend you check it out. And number 10 is Wild Hogs. Now, this movie did, alright, but it's very underrated though. It stars Tim Allen, John Travolta, Martin Lawrence, and William H. Macy, about these four old dudes who ride on their choppers on a cross-country journey. And they get into all sorts of predicaments. If you haven't seen it, I'd say give it a shot. Next at number 9, I hope I don't get too much controversy of having this on here. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Yeah, this isn't bad of a flick. I mean, Justin Long and the other guys who did the title characters were pretty good. I praise Jason Lee's performance as Dave. He does a real good yelling of Alvin, which that was what I was hoping for. The sequels, well, they're alright. The sequels is okay, and Chipwreck is okay. I've not seen The Road Chip though, and I don't think I want to, since that was the worst of the bunch. Oh well. Number 8 is, this might be another movie I might get controversy. Ghost Rider, starring Nicolas Cage and Eva Mendes and Sam Elliott. Now this still was a pretty awesome movie. Bit underrated though, but I thought it was pretty cool and all. I mean, Nicolas Cage did a great job as the title character from my point of view. The rest of the cast is good too. Wes Bentley from American Beauty plays Blackheart. Kind of dark though. Maybe not the monstrous one like we know him by in the comics though. But still, I did like Ghost Rider for obvious reasons. I especially liked hearing Ghost Riders in the Sky, which was originally done by Johnny Cash, but then, of course, in this movie it got done by the Australian rock band called Spirebait, who I know them best by their cover of the 70s Southern rock classic Black Betty. Ghost Rider is good. The second one's okay, but I like the first one better. Number 7 is The Simpsons movie. Now, although I don't watch The Simpsons as much as I did when I was a kid, it's had a few shakeups, but I decided to be nice and watch the movie for certain reasons. And I actually liked that the cast was great. I mean, I especially loved when Ralph Wiggum comes out as Zero in the 20th Century Fox logo, and just kind of out on the last few notes of the fanfare. That was very funny. But still, what I've seen in the Simpsons movie was pretty darn hysterical. I even love the commercials they did to promote the movie, like Krusty a Clown and Homer doing the Burger King commercials. Yeah, I love them both. And Krusty's like, "Don't buy the Whopper," and he gets knocked out by the Burger King. Yeah, and Homer, I love what he says about the double cheeseburger. Like, double beef. Oh, that was hysterical. Simpsons movie's not too bad. Number 6. Oh, you're probably gonna hate me for having this low. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Well, I do like this movie, but it's the shortest of the bunch, though. Still, the cast is definitely good. I'm gonna say, while Professor Umbridge was a pretty much a character I'm sure a lot of people didn't care for, but, well, she was featured in the book. Well, anyway, everything in the movie wasn't too bad. The kiss between Harry and Cho was, oh, incredible. But anyway, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, it's not bad. It's just so low. Now, coming in at number 5 is Evan Almighty, starring Steve Carell in the role he played in Bruce Almighty, Evan Baxter. But this time around, he and his family are moving to I forgot where it was. I relived this like last year. I forgot where it was moving to, but I do know it was planning to get to work for like president or something, or someone. No, wait a minute. I may be wrong. I'm sorry if I got it wrong, folks. But anyway, he's been recruited by God, once again played by Morgan Freeman, to build an ark. Now, unlike Bruce Almighty, Steve's character of Evan changes his hair and beard, just like what happened to Tim Allen in the Santa Claus. That was really funny. And also, unlike that movie, unlike Bruce Almighty, it got a PG rating. The rest of the cast is good. Lauren Graham from Gilmore Girls is in it, and John Goodman, Wanda Sykes. Anyway, the animals coming through, that was really funny. If you've never seen this, I think you should check out. It's very funny. Number 4. Now, after watching Ogre Boy 1992's ranking, he had this number 1, but I hope I didn't disappoint him, but I'm sure I didn't. Number 4 is his top favorite of this year. Cuckoo. Sorry, my mistake. Spider-Man 3, which I just recently reviewed. I'm gonna say, well, it might get dissed by critics and other people. I don't care. I like it for certain reasons, though. While I'm not too fond of the way Venom looks, although I do like Sandman, though, I kind of don't get mad at me. I like the kiss Spidey had with Gwen. Incredible. But anyway, the whole movie, I'm gonna say, had mostly a mixed bag for me. I do still enjoy it, but again, for certain reasons. Now, coming in at number 3 is 300. The film that made Gerard Butler a big star. Based on the graphic novel, I have seen this a couple of times. This movie's pretty brutal, bloody, and, well, what can you expect from a movie with Spartans? It's freaking epic. I'm serious. Next, at number 2 is Enchanted. Now, I loved this movie when I first watched it. I ran it, I think I watched it 3 times, just like what I did with Aquamarine the previous year. But boy, I did enjoy that. Well, I still enjoy it a bit, although I mute out the last song, since despite I'm not a fan of someone who will remain nameless who did the happily ever after song in the end. Sorry everyone, I don't want to say her name. I don't want to get into any controversy or anything like that. Thank you very much. But nevertheless, Enchanted was great. Amy Adams put on one of her first great performances. I loved her. Patrick Dempsey was real good. Susan Sarandon. Let's see. James Marsden was absolutely funny. And Timothy Spall was pretty good as well. I'm going to say Enchanted is just one fun twisted take on how a princess from an anime world would come into the real world. Now, before I go to number 1, here's some honorable mentions. First is Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Well, it's good and all, but it just didn't have enough potential. I've only seen it one time. Again, this was what was to be the end of the series. Next is Superbad. Now, this is a pretty good buddy movie. I've only watched it once, but I'm glad I got to enjoy it. It's pretty good. Now, I might get controversy for having this in honorable mentions. Epic movie. This came out after my birthday in January. I saw it, but unfortunately I saw the unrated version instead of the theatrical version, which was what I was going for. But while I like this better than the previous year's Date movie, this movie might have some gross out and twisted humor. But it's a little bit of a funnier spoof, though, a send-up of lots of movies. Next would be Bridge to Terabithia. Not too bad of a movie with Josh Hutcherson and Sophia Robb. Very good movie based on the book. It's not too bad. And Shrek the Third. Yeah, this didn't have what it took. I liked this a little, but not as much as I liked the first 2 movies. No offense. And while I wasn't much a Justin Timberlake person, thank you. Next would be Ratatouille. I did like this, but unfortunately it just didn't have enough potential. But it still might have potential to be big on my Disney Pixar ranking. I might do that maybe. I don't know yet. Another would be Hairspray. Despite I was kind of hard on this at first because I didn't think I was too thrilled with seeing John Travolta dress up in drag as the mother to Nikki Blonsky, who I think was real good. I loved her. Queen Latifah, Christopher Walken, Amanda Bynes. The whole cast was good, but then after seeing that, I proved I was wrong. So that's an honorable mention. Finally, this one might be controversial, maybe. I don't know. Fred Claus, starring Vince Vaughn and Paul Giamatti, about Santa Claus's brother who just wants to party and have fun and what have you, or something like that. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I saw this movie. Sorry I don't give much on it. Now, coming in at number 1 is Transformers. Now, as a kid, I grew up with Transformers. I've watched their animated series, which I happen to have on DVD, which I'm going to be watching again because it's going to be 35 years since that came on the tube. But Transformers was definitely a surprise hit. I rented the movie, of course, and I was impressed with it. Shia LaBeouf was great. Megan Fox in one of her first ever flicks was real good. The whole cast was great. And what's really cool was hearing Peter Cullen reprise his role of voicing Optimus Prime, just like in the original animated series. That was very impressive. But anyway, Transformers is tops for me. Him having a lot of the others, Bumblebee and many others, very good. Anyway, what's your favorite flick of 2007? Please feel free to let me know in the comments section. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Next time, I'll be doing 2008. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.